Hey timeless travelers, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. So welcome to another edition of Tub Talk with Trish. This is Tub Talk Aruba edition. So where to begin? Okay, well, first things first. So I've been in Aruba for 4 days, been in Aruba 4 days. Tomorrow will be day 5. I'm actually leaving tomorrow. I am staying at the Amsterdam Manor Beach Resort right now. I've been at the Marriott Stellaris Resort for 2 nights, and then Amsterdam will be 2 nights as well. We were invited here by the Aruba Hotel and Tourism Association, so thank you for that. It's been a great trip. It's been a really, really great trip. Aruba is definitely somewhere I will need to come back to because the trip was really short. And we were trying to fit a lot of things in a short amount of time. But some things that we found interesting about Aruba. Number one, it is always warm here, that they don't get really temperatures below 80 degrees. So it's very, very warm here. They don't get a lot of rain. If they do get a hurricane, it really doesn't make landfall. It kind of is out on the outskirts of the island, not where people live. They might get a lot of wind, but they don't get a lot of rain here. And because they don't get a lot of rain, they don't get a lot of rainwater, they actually have a treatment plant to actually treat ocean water to make water for drinking. So I thought that was really interesting as well. Their number one way of having the island function is through tourism. That's their number one economy, is through tourism. Number 2 is aloe production. Again, something I did not know. They used to be number 1 was aloe production because it's so dry here and aloe doesn't need a lot of water. It actually grows really well here. And they used to actually sell aloe to pharmacies for digestive issues to help. It was an actual natural laxative. And they sold it to pharmaceutical companies up until the 1960s, when pharmaceutical companies found chemicals that they could manufacture cheaper. And that's what we have in our laxatives today. Instead of natural aloe, we have a chemical that stimulates your digestive system. So just something to think about if you want to grow an aloe plant and use it to help with your natural digestive aid. The people here in Aruba have been very, very friendly. It's been a really great, all the service pretty much has been really fun. Very enlightening. People are great with giving us information. The tours that we took to Palm Island, that was a lot of fun. We were trying to get to the Marriott Renaissance to go see the flamingos over there. It just did not pan out because of conflicts of time, conflicts of schedule. Their day passes, they were having a hard time getting all of us day passes for the travel agents. So we just kind of chalked it up as a loss and we went to Palm Island instead, and we were able to see the flamingos over at Palm Island. It was an all-inclusive day. We got lunch, and you had the buffet lunch where you got the chicken, mashed potatoes, pasta, fish, vegetables, stuff like that. And then we also were able to get from the grill burgers, hot dogs, french fries, chicken nuggets, things like that as well. The gift shop over there was pretty expensive, so I didn't buy anything in the gift shop there. The beach had a lot of rock when you first walked out. It was very, very rocky, but then once you got past that, you were doing okay. So I suggest if you're going to Palm Island to bring water shoes. The food was, it was decent. It wasn't gourmet or anything. The food was pretty good for an all-inclusive day. The drinks, I don't drink alcohol, but they look like people were enjoying themselves. I did get some non-alcoholic cocktails, and those were pretty refreshing and pretty delicious. They also had soda, so that was great. Plenty of chairs, plenty of seating, but the highlight of the day was that we did pay for a massage on the back as well as on the feet. And those ladies were phenomenal. I loved my massage. I wanted to pack her up and take her home with me. It was really, really great. So if you have the chance, take some money over there for the massage. They did offer snorkeling. They offered banana boat riding. They had a water park over there. Because of the type of swimsuit I had on, I did not do the water park because it would not have been a family resort if I would have came down in that swimsuit. So just letting y'all know, that's why I didn't do the water park. You guys know I love a good water slide, but it was what I was wearing was not conducive for water sliding. We did not make it downtown, unfortunately, because we decided to do downtown on Sunday. Well, all of the shops pretty much were closed on Sunday for people going to church and everything. So Sunday just was not a good day to do my souvenir shopping. So anyone else, if you want to do souvenir shopping, you definitely want to do that on any other day of the week other than a Sunday. Passions on the Beach dinner was amazing. The food on Aruba, I'm gonna have to be honest and say we didn't have anything that absolutely wowed us in Aruba. I mean, nothing really just jumped out. Now, with that being said, we ate a lot at resorts because of our time schedules with making sure that we were doing our travel agent duties. So we never really had a chance to go and eat any of the local food like we wanted to. So I definitely will come back to Aruba to give the food another chance and eat at some of the more local establishments. But other than that, we ate breakfast and lunch or dinner one night at the Island Grill restaurant at La Cabana. Passions on the Beach. We ate at the Marriott. Nothing just wowed us. And like I said, we'll give it another chance with some of the more local restaurants. But as far as resort food goes, nothing really jumped out except for Passions on the Beach. That was the absolute best meal we had while we were here. It was not an inexpensive meal by any means, but it was the best food that we had while we were here. It was absolutely phenomenal. So we did enjoy that immensely. And the view by the water was great. We actually saw the Norwegian breakaway leaving. I believe it was the breakaway. We saw a Norwegian breakaway on the way to Palm Island. So I don't know if that was the same ship that was here or if it was a different ship. But we did get to see a cruise ship leaving out at nighttime, all lit up, and it was really, really beautiful. There's a lot of tourism to do in Aruba. There was going to the lighthouse, going to the natural bridge, like I said, Palm Island, the Renaissance, horseback riding. I was offered the opportunity to go horseback riding and go up to, I believe he said, the gold mine. It was some kind of mine. I don't remember what he said, but it was a mine. But again, scheduling conflicts, I just was not able to go. So I will come back and give around Aruba tours an opportunity to take me on that horseback ride. But there was a lot to do in Aruba. Like I said, we just didn't get a chance to do all of it, but we were offered the opportunity on multiple occasions to be able to do tours, horseback riding, snorkeling, just plenty of things. The submarine, there's a working submarine here that one of my business partners actually got a chance to take advantage of that, so they went on the submarine. So like I said, Aruba has been really good to us. It's been a great time. We enjoyed it. We've had great fun. It's been amazing. Now, the not so amazing part, the price. Aruba is a very, very expensive island. Where we are used to the Caribbean, Jamaica, Bahamas, things like that, where the souvenirs, the food, everything is, pretty reasonable. Aruba is not that. Mostly because they are the southernmost Caribbean island. They are almost next to the equator, which is why it's always so warm here. But that also means that they have much further to ship, so to get their imports in, to be able to, to survive. And so everything costs a little bit more here. Everything is a little bit more expensive here. So just keep that in mind coming to Aruba. Again, definitely will still come back. It's just a little bit more expensive. I was definitely not prepared for the amount of money that we would spend on food and souvenirs here just because everything's so expensive. We did encounter some, not staff, tourists here that did not seem to take too kindly to us melanated folks. Haven't experienced that as much anywhere else as I've been, but there were definitely more than a few people who seemed to think that the melanated were not supposed to be here. I don't know what you thought. It's a Caribbean island, and I know that it is owned by the Dutch. However, we're here too, and we can vacation as well. So get used to it. The hotels that we stayed at, the Marriott Stellaris is a very big hotel, big property, big resort, and it's beautiful, it's breathtaking. I did not get to film everything that I wanted to film while I was there just because of time. The Amsterdam Manor Beach Resort is a smaller boutique property, and it is beautiful. It's amazing property. So I will show you in another video. Obviously, I've shown you another video on Marriott as well. I've shown you both videos in different videos to be able to go back and look at those to see the properties. But it is definitely different to go from a large resort to a small boutique resort. Not bad, not anything like that, just different. It was definitely different. And the staff here are really amazing. They're really amazing, and they're not as busy as they are at the Marriott, so you get a little bit more personalization with the boutique hotel. One of the things that the Aruba Tourism also taught us is that whenever a hotel builds a all-inclusive property, they must also build a boutique property to even things out, so that everything isn't just a all-inclusive taking over the island, because you want people to still patronize the locals. So they do build boutique hotels to make sure that the locals are being patronized. So I thought that was an amazing thing. So, all right, guys. Well, if you have any questions about Aruba, please put them in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer what I can and get back to you anything that I don't know. I do have a contact with Aruba Hotel and Tourism, so I can get pretty much any information that I need. But as far as my experience here, it is definitely 10 out of 10. Would recommend come back to Aruba, come to Aruba, help them out with the economy, help them out with the tourism, bring your dollars and help this country to flourish. And bring a positive attitude. Their motto is one happy island, and I've been one happy travel agent while I've been here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was informative. I'll see you guys on the next one, and I hope all your travels are timeless. Good night.